just don't get this. Sit here and study for hours on end, and I look at these examples, and I don't understand it at all. I just don't get it. I probably need a new way to study.
Stop right there. I'll teach you how to learn. What seems to be the problem?
Don't know how to study the correct way.
And how have you tried studying it?
Looking at the examples.
Looking at the examples visually,
Visually.
Visually. No, nothing doing.
Nothing.
And tactically trying to work it out yourself.
No.
Nothing.
Not even that.
Not even that? Not even this complex problem?
No.
I'll be damned. What you need to do, you might be an auditory learner. Now, what you need to do is, you need to go to class and you need to ask your professor, hey, do you think you could explain this to me? I am having a tough time reading it for myself and finding out what's going on. I feel as though if you explain it to me step by step, maybe I'll catch on a little bit. So, as we can see, let's get into a classroom setting right now. So as you can see, the parabola here really has turned into something far greater, and you know, that's just such a problem that I would have to explain. Does anyone have any questions before we move on to the next chapter? I know things have been moving kind of fast. You know, you might not be able to keep up. I would be glad to slowly explain anything to you. Anybody. Anybody. Anybody in the class. You, who probably won't pass. What do you want?
I need help with number 1.
What seems to be the problem?
I don't know how to do it.
And how have you tried going about tactically or visually attacking this here?
Tactically, examples, everything. Nothing works.
Well, then you have... Look no further. I'm here to explain. Alright. See. Now, right here. You gotta break it down nice and slow. The 2 plus the 2. What comes next? We don't know. It's up in the air. You really have to work everything out. That 2, it's a constant. It's gonna stay there. That 2, too. You add them together, what do you get? Come on. We know.
4?
No. Jesus, what are you, an idiot? 6. And as you can see, the problem is done.
It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense now.
Auditory learning.
Auditory learning. Now, Bobby, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you a few tips, alright? Because you seem to be screwing up enough, alright? And I'm sick of it. You're clearly an auditory learner. We've established this. Now let's find a way to key in on these points, on how you can be successful as a student. Because just because you might not be able to tactically figure something out or visually see it, doesn't mean you should just write off an education, just throw it all away and say, I can't do it, I quit. No, alright? We're going to put together a plan that's going to help you, through college, use your strengths, alright? Now, auditory learner, that means you're good at listening. That means you need to hear things over and over again. What do we need to do? Hey, maybe after an example, maybe go to the library. See if there's any videos, any videos where they can tell you, explain to you step by step what needs to be done. So number 1, alright, let's look for some videos, alright? And any videos and notes, let's try to find a copy of those and watch those again. Let's get it in repetitive in the head. Come on, repetitive. Another thing we need to hear. Hearing, alright? Keeping things repetitive. Repeat things over and over again after you hear them to study them. You got your note cards? Repeat it over and over again. Auditory, alright? So videos, number 1. Alright, 2. Repeat. Don't forget it, alright? What are we going to do?
Repeat.
We're going to repeat, alright? Number 3. Alright, we got lots of lectures, alright? Lectures on lectures. Lectures on how to lecture. How do we understand all the lectures, put them into notes, and really start to evaluate all the key points within so much information? You know what we do? We record the lectures that we go to, so that if future reference we need to know something, how to explain it, we just go to that recording and we find out what the professor said. Easy as that. Easy as that.
Wow.
Record. we'll give 2 exclamation points because that's super important, alright? Alright, well, you can get a little smiley. How about that? Alright. Now, another thing, you might need a little help, you know? You can't find the professor. The professor's off, you know? Office hours are done. You got nothing. You got no recordings. Alright, why don't you call on your buddies, get a little group discussion going. Group discussions are good, you know? Find out what the other people are thinking. They can explain it to you just as well as the professor could sometimes. So number 4, alright? Group involvement, alright? We're gonna call upon our friends here to help us get things done. Is this understood?
Yeah. Alright?
Follow these 4 steps and I believe you will play your strengths, and I'll be damned if you don't have straight A's by the end of the semester. And that's all you need, ladies and gents.